Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Stationeers. Today is gonna be only a very quick episode, I'm afraid. I do not really have the time, but I wanted to have something for today. While you are watching this, I'm actually away on a vacation, enjoying some relaxing time with my family. So I had to produce a couple of episodes in advance and unfortunately that's just all the time that I had. However, before I go on my vacation, I still fancy doing a couple of things today, and that is first and foremost building the greenhouse, but also there's something more that I want to add here, and of course I got myself a little bit prepared. Now first things first, let's take away this panel and see if we still have some space for my stuff. What I want to add is a system so that I can fill up my canisters right here. So the oxygen should be the same thing with this gas mixer. And I'm just hoping that I can divide the pipes up right here and then I will be able to use the pressure regulator in order to fill up my tanks. So let's see this happen. I'm gonna deconstruct this pipe first of all, and then we need a couple more in order to make a junction. T-junction should be doing the trick. Now I might actually have to go into the other direction though. There's a cable in the way. This cable is a little bit ugly, but it's the only space that I had left to build. Now naturally right here we would have to take a curve. And then maybe I can place the pressure regulator. Of course, not quite. I still need to hook it up. Yeah, I have to do it somewhat differently. Now, if I remember correctly, I theoretically should be able to build a pipe through here. That's what you mentioned in the comment section as well. Actually, I believe that was Armitage again. Thanks, buddy, for all the useful tips. But if we do it like that and then build a straight pipe, this is supposedly gonna work. Come on, rotate. Actually this might not work. This is a straight cable here, but maybe it's actually not a straight cable. Of course not. This is a junction here leading to the gas filter. Let's see if we can do something with this passive vent. We could set this up right here, for instance. Swap it around like that. This is still working out great. And this leaves us more space. We're gonna attach the pipes like that. There we go, and now I can have my pressure regulator and also hook it up, and then we just lead the pipe upwards, I guess. I have nothing on the roof here. And then the tank is gonna go on the ceiling, facing us. Something like that. Now, unfortunately, I cannot see the pipe like this. I need to take apart this wall. Okay, nice. Now, is the game gonna allow us to place the tank right here? It looks as though this is actually working out. I think we have to have it like that, and it is facing us. I don't think I have to hook up the storage and data slot necessarily. But I definitely have to hook up this one here. So, we can simply have a three-way corner here. So if I disable this very briefly, we can have the three-way corner like that, and it is hooked up to the same system. Okay, that is a problem though. That essentially means I cannot turn this pressure regulator on because it isn't powered without the entire system being powered. I wonder, maybe I can actually put the pressure regulator one more block down and then this vent one more block up. That's really not what I wanted to see, man. You know what, maybe for the first charge what we can do is simply take apart this vent, and then if we enable the system it should only fill up this tank, right? Let me actually test that. I'm going to set this to 10,000 kilopascals, which should be good for our tanks. Or maybe let's do 9,000, just to be sure that nothing goes wrong. And then I guess we're going to enable this, including the system. Now, is this going to result into issues? I don't think so. Right, let's take our canister and put it right in there. And actually, can I check? Maybe we actually take it. Taking it, it is already filled with 1,359 kilopascals. I just wonder how much we are actually gonna waste this way. Maybe we could actually measure this a little bit better with a gauge or something. What was this called? Like pipe meter, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Look at all the nice stuff we got. Pretty good, pretty good. There we go. I got my pipe meter. Can we place it here? Doesn't look like, at least not like this. Man, that is too unfortunate. Why is nothing working like I wanted to? There would actually be an easy fix. Simply attach another straight pipe like so, and then we could add the pressure meter. So, should we do it? What is it at the moment? Let me get that canister. It is at 9,000, so we did what we wanted to do. Now let's take this canister apart, attach another straight pipe, and the canister goes right back here. Of course, it was facing the wrong way. And we have our pressure meter that I can attach right there. And we can see how much the pressure is. So if we enable this again, it should go all the way up to 9,000. And once we have that, we also know that it is 9,000 in the canister. That is actually something I would like to see for these two pipes as well, thinking about it. You know, just knowing the pressure at all times without taking out my tablet. Okay, now this is at 9,000. When I need oxygen next, I can take this tank. Let's shut this off, and I'm actually also going to turn off the entire system so that we can place back our passive vent right here. Oh my gosh! Okay, of course, I still had something in this pipe. Man, that freaked me out. It actually knocked me back. But there was no way for me to actually save that, was there? Let's just go ahead and build 2 more of these pipe meters, and we're gonna install them right here if I can. Doesn't look like I can though. Yeah guys, I can't really do it. Everything is too close together here. It's taking a curve too quickly, and then there's the logic stuff, and then it's already underground. This is kind of agonizing. I think I'm just gonna leave it be for the time being. Let's just go ahead, take these steel sheets, and we're gonna fix up that stuff. We can still watch with the tablet in case we need to. But there we go. We now can actually fill up our air reliably, and we also have a pressure meter here. Oh, by the way, this is the place that I have for my tracking beacon that is permanently installed. Alright, then let's finally go ahead and start building the greenhouse. We're not gonna make it quite functional today. What I want to achieve today is simply building it. And for that, I have a couple of things right here in this chest. For instance, we have a whole bunch of walls and iron sheets. Now, of course, we're gonna make it out of glass parts as much as possible. So let's swap to composite window, and I'm just gonna place the windows wherever I know we're definitely gonna have one. Something like that right here. I'm also gonna have one. Then we're gonna have 2 doors, because we also will fill this up with some oxygen or CO2, and therefore we need 2 doors in order not to mess up the atmosphere too much. Of course, we're also gonna need a ceiling made out of huge windows. Something like that. Yes, I definitely dig it. So now I just have to fill this up from the inside, and then hopefully we will be able to place these 2 doors. And it's also a very convenient location because we're gonna need certain gases. Of course, we're gonna need like CO2, but also H2O, everything for the benefits of the plants. And of course, the gases are just beneath this building. There we go. Everything built. Look at that. I even counted correctly. Now we can go ahead and place down the doors. We also have about 10 of these hydroponic trays. I'm just going to begin with this number. Eventually, of course, we want a little bit more. So here we have our doors. Let's get the orientation right. The cables should be looking inside, something like that. And of course, we need to pry them open for the time being. And the other door goes right there. I want to swap this around so we can conveniently hook it up. Oh no, did I just build it downstairs? Deconstruct glass door. Let me drop this first. There we go. And then I want you right there. That's much better. And there we go. This is going to be the space for my trays. Now let me see. We're probably going to start right here. And for the time being, I'm just going to space them apart quite a bit. But eventually, of course, we want to have the entire row filled up. Nice. Okay, yes, I can definitely see this coming along. All we have to do is grab some more stuff. For instance, pipes. I also have a wall cooler and a wall heater just because I suspect we're gonna need some of those. We probably need to maintain a specific temperature in this building. Now, pipes, for the time being, we're just gonna hook them up like that. So all of these pipes I'm placing right now are eventually gonna be replaced with one of these farms. I don't even seem to have enough pipes. Let me go ahead and build a couple more of these. I still have 6 pipes in here that at least is gonna allow us to finish it, but we could already think about how we want to transport up the water. At the moment, the water is here. It's pretty much full. So we could go straight up theoretically and then into this room. So right here, I want to go down probably. Okay, looks like we would be coming up right here at this point. There we go. We could simply connect it like that. Here we would have the 2nd row and right here the 3rd row. I just need to wait for my pipes. Maybe in the meantime, we're gonna place down these coolers and heaters. They could be right here on the other side of the room. For the heater right here, we basically only need power, if I'm not mistaken. However, for the cooler, we're gonna need something more. There's also a slot for a pipe. Now, I will still have to figure out what exactly this slot is for. Maybe it is just simple water. Let me actually add that like so. And that means I probably also want to swap around the heater, so the power slots are on the same side. Okay, but we're gonna do the functionality in the next video. Today I just want to do the preparations. Ah, look at that. A bunch of pipes for me. Thank you very much. So maybe before we forget, we should go ahead and attach the pipes correctly. I just need something like that. That is gonna do the trick. And then we're gonna go straight up until, I guess right here, where we need to take a curve. There we go. All I have to do is connect it with this pipe and we should be good. I mean, I'm just doing guesswork here, basically. My suspicion is we need water in order to maintain the plants. I just hope we don't need a specific mixture of something. There we go. Everything fixed up. The pressure went down in the tank considerably because, of course, we're already pumping the water upwards. So maybe let's do the rest of the pipes and actually see if something is happening. Can we see like a difference here? I don't see a difference between the ones that are connected or not connected, but that doesn't mean anything. So last T-junction right here, then we need a corner, I guess, right there, and a straight pipe like so. Cool. For the time being, we're just gonna hook it up like that, and as I said, we're gonna add more of the hydroponic trays as soon as we can afford them. They're actually pretty expensive at 10 grams of iron a pop. Cool. That seems like the preparation I wanted to go for. As I said, today is going to be a short episode. I do not have the time to hook everything up, but you can already look forward to the next time where we're gonna do this professionally and as automatically as possible. Of course, we have to have another gas mixer system in place in order to fill up this room. And maybe while I'm on my vacation, you can leave a couple of comments in case you see something that I need to take into consideration before continuing. Now maybe a last thing we can do is go ahead and grab a couple of glass panes in order to finish the greenhouse. If I'm not mistaken, I actually have them right here. Yeah, look at that, 26 of them, so we can go ahead and do this right away. Actually, let's do this one here. I'm gonna forget about this otherwise. You know what, it's really only a subtle difference, so it's kind of gonna be hard to judge whether or not I already placed the glass. You know what, if I do this correctly, I might end up with just one glass pane left. So this should be the last one because I should be using 25 of them. There we go. That is absolutely perfect. Great. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great time and hopefully I'm going to catch you soon. Bye bye.